Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I wanted to do a just a monthly video right now in regards to what's going on with the energies for all signs and for everyone. Um, as a lot of you may know, I was down last week. I didn't have a voice, and so I wasn't able to do this video before today. And I want to work on the weeklies today as well. However, I feel this is important to get out, and I am going to use a couple of the card decks, but you know, I've been talking to a couple people the past couple days who, excuse me, who have been going through a lot of different changes. And the only words that keep coming to me is interdimensional changes. A lot to do with dimension and time. A lot to do with things that are frustrating, but people are letting go of at the same time. This is a great week at the beginning of the month, and then throughout this month to really and truly know what you want and allow it to come. And the things you don't want to let go, or it's just going to keep getting more frustrating. We're trying to, the things that are happening, like I know what's happened with me, not really going in and doing all that. I kind of was forced to do it because, then they're like, you can't, you have to take care of yourself right now. And when you do that, you come out with a better, fresh perspective. And the thing is that right now, there's so many changes. And I have so much stuff going on in my head that I'm hearing right now that I'm trying to get out to you guys. But the big part is you need to stay true to yourself. Last week I had they weren't misplaced. Things weren't misplaced, but like I would look for them and look for them and look for them and look for them in the same place 4 and 5 times and not find them and not find them. And then I actually end up asking my pendulum and showed me in the same place. And I'd be like, I looked there and there they are. It's like something had placed them back. And when I started talking to a couple people in regards to things going on with them, they had been experiencing the same things, and I kept hearing interdimensional time, interdimensional things. See, it's almost like we didn't slowly progress from third, fourth to fifth dimension. It's almost like third and fourth are here, like this. And so we're not used to the energies of letting go and just manifesting. And so all of a sudden now we're just manifesting things. And quickly. So that's why. Who was that? Okay, thank you. That's why you're being asked to really look at how you're talking about yourself, what you're saying your gifts are, how you are thanking for things, what you're putting your energy behind, what you're putting your motivations behind. Are you wasting your energy talking bad stuff about yourself? Are you wasting your energies talking about all the things that have happened to you? Or are you feeling good about yourself, knowing yourself, loving yourself, putting it out there? Wouldn't it be great if? Right? Wouldn't it be great if? And just imagine how that happens. I have had so many things in my life that I have said and then not thought about again. And they happen quickly. But if you think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, it delays it from happening. It delays the time frame. So you can play around with that quite a bit. But this week is really a time you really need to slow down and take a look at what's going on around you, because I just feel pulls. Like, I was talking to somebody on Sunday, and even people that they know, it's really different how things are happening right now. And everyone can be like, oh, we're waiting for this stuff to come. We're waiting for this stuff to come. We're waiting for, the new energy. Guess what? They're here. And then now that they're here, none of us know how to kind of navigate them. Like, whoa, things are really weird. It's like we're in this dimensional thing. And the angels say it's okay. It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to have happened by now. Okay? But because we have feared it, or we didn't amass it, or the collective consciousness wasn't there quite yet, it hasn't happened. So take the time this week, very important this week, and in actually this whole month, because Scorpion energies are all about sharing, all about taking care of others, all about making sure everything is set, very deep emotions. And if you're trying to do that, and excuse me, I'm still have this a little bit, but when you're trying to do that and move forward, we're putting too much thought into things. I know everything is coming out a little bit different than normal, but they really want us to take a look at it. They want me to remind you that the universe does not work in analytics. All it knows is, this is what you've been putting your energy on. This is what you want, apparently. That's all. The universe doesn't know any difference between a penny or $1 million. All the universe knows is you want it, got to go get it. And then we get in the way and say, yeah, that's a great dream. That would never happen. Right? So, I don't know. All I know is I'm blessed. I am blessed beyond compare with you guys. I love you guys, and I feel so blessed, and a lot of you I'm making custom jewelry for, and making a lot of this stuff, which tells me that you're ready. You're ready to be aligned. You're ready to move forward. So the best way to navigate is to go with the flow and trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. So let's just get a few cards for this week and this month. Actually, for the month. I'm asking for the month, remember? Weeks are individually. They also want me to tell you that highlighting the 32 card spread for the year, for next year. So one thing that's going to be highlighted this month is the 32 card spread, which tells you what is happening, what is coming up, and what you can change in 32 categories of your life. So I'm highlighting that, and the link to that is down below. Five of Water. I kind of knew something like this would come out. Now, the Five of Water for this month is all about, there's a lot of taglines for the Five of Water, Five of Cups. Crying over spilled milk, something lost, something remains, bittersweet goodbyes, all that stuff. But what it comes down to is a 5 is a battle within. Now, being that it's cups or water, it's emotional battle, which makes sense because we're into Scorpion energy until around Thanksgiving when we go into Sagittarian fiery energy. But right now, this month is about this. What I call the Five of Cups is actually the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. What do we need to do? We already have the Two of Cups. So what do we need to do to make the 5 full? Is it that things aren't working out the way we planned? Because all of the things that all we need to do, our only job, and none of us can do it, including me, What do we want? Why do we want it? How does it make us feel? Great? Great. We're going to feed that, right? Okay. And then it's the universe's job to provide the how and the when. Yeah. Do we trust that? So see, here's the thing with the 5 of Cups, or water in this deck. Maybe things aren't working out the way we planned. But maybe we're not supposed to do the planning so much as the creating. Okay? So, very watery card. And it's all about not seeing the positives in situations. Turn it around. There's positives in every situation. All right. Now the Archangel card for the month. They said there's going to be 3. Okay. Nurture yourself with Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now, especially in such watery waters right now, especially in the interdimensional things that are going on, especially if you want to move higher on your spiritual ground. Archangel Gabriel, I often see Archangel Gabriel as female because of the energies of nurturing children, art, music, inspiration, all of that. Nurture not only yourself and your inner child, but nurture what makes you feel good. What makes you creative? Okay? And that's what she's talking about. Nurture that, not what everybody else says you need to do. Archangel Raguel with clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Clairsentience just means clear feeling. Okay? You might get goosebumps. You might have some sort of physical reaction, such as someone touching your face. Or, like I said, goosebumps is a big one. Or a gut feeling. Something that kind of gets you to where you are noticing how something is affecting you emotionally, physically. I know as a medium myself, there's a lot of times where I can start crying, or I can feel what that person feels that has passed. I can sometimes feel like my physical body and my emotions can change knowing what is going on with them. Okay, so make sure that you are paying attention to that. That's your own inner growing type of deal. All right. And Archangel Uriel with bright ideas, brilliant ideas. So he says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Now with that, in this time of nurturing and clairsentience and knowing and feeling, when you allow this stuff to happen, your ideas come through. Notice how they make you feel. If they come through and you're like, that is an awesome idea. That is awesome. I want to do that. Go do it. Don't worry about the money, time, anything like that. It will start planning it out. It'll come. Okay. The other one that is around, and the card didn't come out, but I feel is around. There's 2. Okay, so Raziel Raziel is all about life purpose, past lives, anything like that that's coming into play now. And sorry. He's got rainbow energy, which I use quite a bit for protection shields or whatever. It encompasses all of the colors. And he's talking about how everybody's kind of being pushed to do what they've come here to do. Okay? And it could be why we're experiencing the interdimensional things where we want to be in this one space, but we're in another, and we're moving forward. Then we have Archangel Chamuel, who is all about soulmate relationships. Also the finding angel, if you want to call that. His name means he who seeks God. So he who seeks, he who sees. He just hold on. There's a car going by. Okay, he says for him to ask him to help you with your soulmate relationships right now and allow it to happen, as well as seeking career transitions, okay, which is quite interesting with Archangel Raziel too. So there's a lot of career things going on. I've talked to a few people who, they said, well, I like my career, but I feel like that whatever. And then they tell me their birth date, and then and I'm getting this real creative thing, or they tell me when we're talking, because I do a lot off of voice, and I'm going, no, they need to be more creative. And then they say something like, I do this. And you're like, I think maybe perhaps you want to look at something a little more creative. So there's a lot of people where I see they're not going to be in their situations that they have been in, because we're starting to see the light. Okay. All right. So thank you for joining me with this. Thank you for your patience. I have just not been able to, I wanted to get on there today because I've been able to really talk today for the first time. I was okay yesterday, but couldn't talk very long without having to take something to drink. So, but thank you so much for your patience. I am working on the weeklies as well as a couple of other things. If you would like a personal reading with me or a 32 card spread, those things are so very awesome. They are so awesome. That's what I'm highlighting this month. Go ahead and click the link below. If you would like a personal reading with me, same thing, or go to my website, thechakrarealm.com, and when you do purchase a reading, schedule your appointment either by the booking button on my website or on my Facebook page. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. Have a blessed, wonderful, calming, intuitive week. Love you.